Hey everybody, Most Def here, aka PJ, and today, this is the ranked game that got me to Diamond 3. So, it's me, a random, and McJaggerX. That's one of my really good friends. He's like my brother. He does also stream. I'll leave his link in the description below. The Caustic is the random. I really like Caustic, but I don't think he's team-oriented. You can play him team-oriented, but I don't think I can play him as optimal as I should be for the team. The Wraith is McJaggerX. He's a really good Wraith player. He just started picking up Wraith, but he's really good at him. And then it's me, the Bangalore. I really like Bangalore. I feel like she has good utility, and I think I want to main her more. So I got 450 kills with her, and I am 7 Season 4 wins with her in specific. So here we go. So I am the Jump Master. So I am the designated Jump Master, whatever the hell that means. But today we're gonna drop, I think it's Runoff. I think it's really good to drop away from like the high hit areas like Skull Down, Containment, Octane's place, Wraith's place. I love Artillery, Swamps. Those are really good places. We do go run our airbase today. So there is a team with us. So right off rip, I see that they landed first. So I immediately book it. I immediately run, get into the nearest cover, and try to loot up. I see we all landed in the same house, so I let them get the loot first. And unfortunately, I found a flatline and scout and a white armor. So that's really good. So I try to run over here to help the team. Corvus getting shot. The Caustic drops. I think it's the Pathfinder. So I'm looking around. I'm looking to see if there's anybody over there. It was actually a Revenant. So you drop the Revenant. I loot up quickly. I need ammo. I need syringes. And a better bag. So he does drop a Phoenix kit for Corbin. And I get beamed. I'm trying to pick it up so we can get him to the teammates. And then I get beamed. So I use it. So I'm using it. I'm trying to tell my team to hold on. I'm using it. Heal up. Make sure we have as healthy as possible before we loot push again. So I see the Gibraltar drops his dome. That's really good because now he has no sense of cover. So I try to use the element of surprise just to get him. So I run in there and I kill him. So that's really good. I get shot at by another teammate. I try to throw smoke so we can have a little bit of cover. I try to slide out. I didn't even see there was a crates there, so I try to slide out and go around. I'm kind of like, I don't know where it's at. I don't know where he's at. Because it's a Pathfinder, so he can just zip anywhere he wants to go. So then I'm like, fuck it, I need to go out there. I need to see where he's at. So I see him and I beam him. He gets knocked. So that's really good. I got the most mobile player on their team out of the game. I see another person straight back where he fought the first guy. He grabbed his banner, he was trying to leave. I'm over trying to suppress him so he doesn't peek out to my side again. So I'm trying my best to not take the kills. It's because I'm trying to look out for the team. As far as I have 3 kill points. I have 2 kills and assist. I don't know what my teammates have, so I gotta make sure they have it. Gotta make sure they have kill points because we need kill points to climb. So I'm trying to make sure they get early kill points because in the future, when it's a stealth, when we're trying to just keep circle, trying to not fight as much as possible to get to the end game, they already have those kill points, so they're already positive. So now I'm trying to get the much loot as I can. So I pick up a extended light mag or extended heavy mag, a barrel stabilizer. There's some heavy ammo. I need heavy ammo. I'm okay on light bullets. I don't really use the scout much, but I got a little bit, so that's good. So now I'm just trying to survey the area, see if we can find any meds, any shields, anything we can get to better our chances to survive a fight. So I'm going up these stairs, see if it's looted in that little area. Once I'm doing that, see, nothing's looted, so I'm trying to get some meds. So I find a blue armor and I find some shield cell. That's really good. I'm just pinging. So what I like to do is just keep an eye on what my teammates have, as far as like if they're running a heavy gun or heavy ammo, or they're running light ammo, or they're running shotgun ammo or energy ammo. I want to make sure everything's good. So I do see a person, and Caustic gets shot. He fins off as best as possible. That was really good by him. Just trying to make sure we have like a time to set up, time to face some stuff. So I go through the portal and I get beamed immediately. And he Gibraltar his ult to get that's a really good ult because it's really defensive. So now we have to back up and they can heal up. So we back up. We're both healing. All three of us are healing to make sure we're good, healthy for this next skirmish we're about to have. So that was a really good ult by Gibraltar. So I go back in. I'm not taking the portal because they're expecting me to take the portal. So I don't even deal with it. I don't even use it as an option. But the Caustic does, and he immediately gets beamed, so he has to go back. So that's why I didn't use the portal, because they're expecting you to use the portal. They want you to use that portal. So I went it on foot. I shoot at the Pathfinder up top. He gets down, and I throw my ult. So what I'm throwing my ult for is to have them back up as well. So now Gibraltar on their team has to use his bubble. Now he doesn't have a bubble anymore. So I give my team a chance to heal up a little bit, and I do get a hit. So now we're on it. Now they're in the defensive. Now we go and we attack. So he knocks the Pathfinder. And now it's the Wraith. The Caustic knocks the Wraith. Now it's the Gibraltar left. I'm trying to strafe, trying to move, trying to slide, jump, anything I can do, because he has the PK. If he gets a good shot with the PK, I'm done for. So I'm trying my best to just be as elusive as possible, because one, the Caustic goes down. Two, I'm almost dead, and I have to reload. So now that gives the Gibraltar a chance to hit me one shot. So I'm just trying to move. I'm just trying to duck, dive, dip around, and the Wraith's one shot. So now I have to try my best to keep his focus on me as best as possible. So I try to stay in front of him, just jump, jump and duck, and slide, just make sure he keeps his eyes on me, so the Wraith can get the finishing touches. So you gotta make sure you keep an eye out on your team's syringes, cells, medkits, bats, ammo, anything, just to make sure you keep everyone healthy, everyone equal, because you're gonna need that. You're gonna need that good chemistry. You're gonna need that going above and beyond, because in the future you're gonna need that teammate to help you. You're gonna need that teammate to revive you. But if you're not being a team player, then why should they? So I just try to make sure. I ping stuff for them as far as ammo and like meds and stuff. I make sure they have everything they need, just to make sure they're healthy, just to make sure I'm being a good teammate. So, if they need anything, I got it. I try to hold as much as possible for the team as much as I can. So I see a dragon. So I'm like, you know what? It's just sitting there. Let's go get the dragon. So I'm going in there and I'm gonna shoot the dragon. Let's see what's inside. So it looks like Corbin took a little bit of stuff. I see the wingman, body armor, a knockdown shield, and a blue backpack. Just when you're on your way to the circle, just try to loot as best as possible. Try to get as much ammo as possible. I wouldn't say go out your way to do stuff. If you have time, do it. But if you don't, just make sure you're just looting on the way. Make sure it's just as convenient as possible. I wouldn't try to go across the map just to get a med kit. Just if you're passing by some buildings and it's unlooted, slide in there, check it out, see if they have a little bit of stuff you need. What do you never know? Some might have missed a gold shield. Somebody might have missed a gold knockdown shield. You never know. So just try to loot as efficiently as possible, and just try to keep your eyes open at all times. So I heard shooting over there to the right, and I seen a couple people, and I springed it out. But the Wraith wants to push that, and I'm all with it because it's a third party. So now, they're hurt and things, we can get the jump on people. They're hurting, maybe one or two are knocked, maybe a whole team is down and they're trying to heal that other team. We can come up, we can clean up. We can get them kill points. That's what we need to survive here. So I see the Gibraltar looting, trying to heal up. I knock him immediately. So I see the other team, his other teammates to the left. I immediately scoot back because they have an angle and I don't. They're trying to glitch behind the hill and I'm not. You see what happened to the Wraith? And I don't want that to happen to me because now it's a 2v2. If I get knocked, it's a 1v2. So as you can see, they weren't done fighting the other team. So the other team knocks the people we were fighting. So now I'm trying to look out for the Wraith. I'm trying to see if anyone's coming, just to make sure he's okay. So I feel like it's best if we just leave. There's too many people there. We got a knock. They got an assist. So we should just leave this. There's no point in taking a fight if you don't have to. If you think you can beat it, go ahead and go through with it. But if you think you can't, don't do it. So I think it's best if we go back, recuperate. If anyone's low on heals, if anyone's low on shields, because we both took a lot of damage. We all three took a lot of damage. I'm just trying to make sure everyone's good. I'm trying to play for the late game. We already got the kill points. I'm already max kill points. They already have their kill points. I'm trying to make sure we're all good. There's still 9 squads left. There's no need for us to be rushing into everything. So I just tell them chill, let's back up, let's just rotate further into the circle. Like I said, just make sure everyone has anything they need. If they need shield, they need health, just give it to them. They'll repay you back. Just make sure he has everything he needs. Like I said, if it's convenient for you, just keep looting. See, it's good to loot. You see how much heavy ammo I have? I don't have that much heavy ammo, so I'm just trying to loot as best as possible. So I'm just trying to keep my head on a swivel because the simple fact that we did fight that team over on Octane's place. So I'm trying to keep a lookout back there. I'm trying to make sure we're not getting fought by anybody. I'm trying to make sure we're not getting ran up from behind, because that's the worst part. If we start fighting a team and we get ran up from behind, now we're sandwiched in between those two teams. So I'm trying to make sure we're all good. Just trying to make sure everything's okay. I heard my team's fighting, so I'm trying to my best to go in there and help. But as you can see, I'm running out of bullets. So what I do is try to make a quick thinking and I switch to weapons. I see more energy ammo than heavy ammo. So I just try to switch guns quickly and go help the team. So now we're in market. They're on top. I'm underneath. They hear someone in market, so I'm trying to see where I can be. As you can see, they're across the way, so we should be fine. They don't have long-range weapons. No one's hurt. No one's getting hit from far range. So we're all good, but we're in a bad spot because, in fact, they can come up from behind us, and there's a team in front of us. So we're just trying to make sure we're efficient as possible and seeing what's the best option for us. As you can see, there's no one behind us, so we're good. So now we gotta fight this team in front of us. As you can see, they left, so we're good to move around. So I think it's best if we go left and make our way around. So as you can see, we try to make a straight line to as most cover as we can get, because we're trying to get an early rotation. So we don't go left because we think it's a bad option, because that team was across from market shooting at us. As you can see, there's a team across the way. So we're just trying our best to stay healthy, make sure we are together, make sure we're trying to be efficient as with our time, because the circle's closing as we can speak. There's teams fighting. We're just trying to use that fighting as cover so we can rotate as efficiently as possible. As you can see, once I hit Skulltown, I went inside the building and I started looting. I found syringes, I found a level 3 extended mag, some light ammo. That's really good, because now I'm just trying to make sure we're all good for the late game. We used our bullets, we used our meds to be fighting this whole time. We could be low, so I'm trying to pick up as much as I can. I don't care how much I pick up, because you never know what your teammate needs. They might need syringes, they might need cells, they might need bats, they might need medkits, they might need that 60 light ammo that you picked up. You're not even rocking a light ammo weapon. So it's good to just ping, make sure you're keeping your eye out for what your teammate needs. You can see it all on the start menu, so it's really good to see what they need. So we rotate up because high ground is key, and we're just waiting. There's a minute 37 left until the circle closes. They see a team. I'm just chilling. I don't have a long-range weapon, so I'm not going to waste my time. So we see a crypto drone. They take it out quickly. That's really good, because now they don't know what we're going to do. If we don't take out that crypto drone, they know exactly where we are. They know what they can do to, pick us off one by one. You see how Wraith was always to the left and me and Caustic was to the right. They could have just pushed Wraith and she could have been dead. Now it's a 3v2. So we're trying to make sure we don't give him as much sight as possible. So I'm just, abiding time. Just making sure we're good. Trying to keep my eye on all the teams, because there is still 5 other teams left. So I'm just trying to make sure I keep an eye out and make sure I locate as many teams as I can and many people as I can. As you can see, there's a team up on the bone. There's a team to our left. So I'm just trying to make sure we are good and we know what our surroundings are. So I'm just trying to make sure that we don't get picked off, sandwiched, or caught off guard, So we think it's the best option. Since they're on the bone and since they're in front of us on the roof, we should get down. There's a Watson trap there, so we're just making sure we're keeping our eye out on everything. So we see the Watson trap, so we go to our right. She's already set up in there. We can't get in there. Once we get in there, it's a team just looking at us in the front doorway. So we think it's best to run to the light and just wait till the circle closes. So that team is still above us. So there's nothing we can really do here. So all we gotta do is wait and make sure we keep our eye on everything. So our Caustic sees that same team that we fought on the left, and there's a team still up on the boat. See, so we do get scanned. I'm trying to take out the thing for the crypto drone before its EMP goes off, because you can take it out before the EMP goes off and you won't take any damage. As you can see, that crypto drone really messed us up here. So Wraith, she does get beamed, and I'm trying to, throw my ult for a defensive tactic, because if I do throw my ult, it gets them off the bone. They have to move. And the Wraith, you see how the Wraith almost died? I threw my ult to make sure we can get her cover. So if she did die, I can try my best to revive her. Or as you can see, the best case scenario, she didn't die, and we get out of there in time. So I see a team coming off the bone, and I'm trying to tell them that we need to get down. We need to get down immediately, because of the fact that if we stay there, we're done for. There's 3 other teams, so we have to wait and about our time. So I think it's the best option to get off that hill and come all the way down, because now we're the only team there. So I'm trying my best to land cover fire for my teammate so he can get out of there, so he can come to me. And you see our Caustic died, he got caught out. That's unfortunate, but there's no way we could have got him. He's down now, and this many teams left. It's a wrap for him. So what the Wraith does, she's trying to just hold her own for as much as possible. I'm trying to call out from a distance. I'm trying to make sure she knows where everyone's at. So when she does come out of that covered area, she knows exactly what to look out for. So there's a team there right above her. I'm telling her that there's 3 people above you. So make sure you're okay. Get down here because this circle's about to end. So you have to move. You have to move now. Like we have to move. We have to set up. We have to heal up. We have to make sure we're doing everything we need to do. So I tell her, come down. We can just rotate out and be behind this rock. It's barely in the circle, but it's still in the circle. So now I'm telling them we need to move. We need to move. Let's just stay here. We can chill. We can just see how this whole thing plays out. So we have 2 teams looking at us. One team to the left and one team to the right. That's why I wanted to move, because if we got caught out separately, we're done for. But if we're together, we have a better chance of surviving. So he's poking on the left. He knows his teammates on the left. I'm trying to make sure there's no one coming up to our right. So he tells me, just get this guy. I miss. You know, that's all my fault. We could have got him easily. I just need to focus on hitting my shots more. So there's another team to our right. So I'm trying to tell him, this is the last team. There's one on the left. This is one on the right. So there's a Gibraltar, there's a Caustic, and there's a Watson. So we got to be really careful, because Gibraltar can throw his dome and Caustic can throw his gas, and we're done for. So I'm trying to heal up and try to stay as healthy as possible, because it's a 2v3 now. So you can stay as healthy as possible. If you have enough time to get a bat off, get a bat off. If you have enough time to get a bed cut off, get a bed cut off. I throw the smoke down to get cover. So now the Caustic can't see me, but I can see him. I have to slide through that, because now it's him versus the 3 of them. So I'm trying my best to use Gibraltar's shield, going in and out of his shield, to block as many bullets as I can. As you can see, I blocked the Caustic's bullets and the Gibraltar bullet, and I knocked the Caustic. I see the Watson and the Caustic gas. They can't see, and the Gibraltar can't see. Only person they can see in there is the Caustic. So I thought it'd be best to have them go in there and we rotate. We switch around, and I have a high ground now. So I have a better chance of hitting the top of their head or their chest or their neck. As you can see, we did wonderful. We played that 2v3 very well. We used Gibraltar's shield as an in and out tool, and we got the win. So this put me into Diamond 3. I was very happy. As you can see, 6 kills. Our Caustic had 3. Our Wraith had 2. She had 1300 damage. That's really, really good. So this is another edition of Most Step Productions. I'm PJ, and I'm out.